Hi guys, welcome to today's show. On my channel, I like to encourage all people to use both hands equally to strengthen their body and their mind to become ambidextrous. After all, why are almost all people in the world only using one hand the most? Doesn't make sense. Why aren't we all using both hands equally? Will we strengthen our body? Will we strengthen our mind, our heart, our lungs, our kidneys, our blood vessels, everything in our body? Will we strengthen our legs? Everything. We'll be able to do much more exercise. Who knows, probably like stay up longer and not feel so sleepy. How will our kids be born if we're all ambidextrous and couples having children? Will their children become stronger? I believe this is the future. I believe this is the time for all of us to start using our weaker hand to become stronger. So something I want to mention today is eating healthy. Eat healthy, eat healthy. The reason why you're supposed to eat healthy is because while you're doing this experiment of using both hands, you want to make sure your body's at the strongest possible level it could be. So what I recommend, like in the morning, what I eat in the morning, I'll wake up and I'll eat spinach. I eat spinach. I buy this big old box of spinach here. Okay? In the morning when I wake up, what I do is just get a handful of the spinach, rinse it out, and just eat it. Like that. Just get some spinach like Popeye would, and just eat it like that. So I eat 2 handfuls of it. And you may think, oh, it doesn't taste that good, or it doesn't seem that appetizing. That doesn't matter. What matters is the vitamins that this spinach is delivering to your body. They're called phytonutrients or phytochemicals, and I believe it's like vitamin A, vitamin K. But these vitamins do so much for your body. Not to mention the fiber inside this spinach. If you're not aware, your intestines are like 23 feet long. They're about 23 feet long, your intestines. So when you eat spinach, the fiber goes in your intestines and starts cleaning your intestines and encouraging you to pass, toxins, to use the restroom. That's what the fiber does. Encourages you to use the restroom, which is so important. Because if you're not using the restroom, let's say you're eating something that's no fiber, like meat. Meat doesn't have any fiber. It will sit inside your intestines. That's why some people, you're actually not as heavy or as fat as you really are. The reason why is because you're actually storing stool in your intestines. So you want that stool to be digested and expelled from your body. Those toxins. So that's what the spinach does. So spinach, carrots, also recommend eating baby carrots. If you're, find out first, I'm not a doctor, I have to let you know, but most of this is very helpful information. And also if you're allergic to some of this stuff, don't eat it. Find out what is healthy. Like you could eat broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, something that's green. So find out if you're allergic to it, because I don't want to tell you to eat something that you shouldn't, but I recommend eating something that's green, like spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, onions, those long onions. But they have a lot of fiber. So as I mentioned, carrots as well. Carrots, when you bite them, they turn into little chunky blocks or something, but those do marvels for your intestine. They do wonders. So what I do in the morning, I wake up, as I mentioned, I'll eat 2 handfuls of spinach that I rinse out. I just go at it and eat it because I know my body needs this stuff, whether I like it or not. I just eat it. Then I eat about 6 or 7 baby carrots, chop them down, swallow them down, and then afterwards I'll eat a pear or an apple. Because they're so sweet. After you eat a lot of spinach and then carrots and then eat a pear or an apple, all these juices come out in your mouth like, this tastes so good. The apple is so sweet, the fruit. You know, vegetables are much more bitter compared to fruit. But they go hand in hand, they really do. Like after I eat so much spinach and carrots, then I bite one of these juicy fruits, it feels like all this saliva goes down my throat, and also the fiber from fruits are also helping push the rest of the spinach and the carrots down. Then what I'll do is I heat up some tea, some hot tea. You want to look at that? See? That's what I say too, like it's important to be ambidextrous, because let's say you have keys in one hand and another object in another, and you want to just switch them. Why just go like that? And you could switch them. And then, okay, so that's a way to manipulate objects in your hand. But what I'm saying is, at the end of eating all the vegetables, the spinach, the carrots, and then I'll eat some fruit, what I do is heat up some hot tea. I put cinnamon in it, maybe some fennel, some lime, what's it called? Limegrass, I think it's called. Might be wrong about that. But I use different herbs. I put it inside the tea, boil the tea, super hot, pour it out, let that tea kind of cool down until the point where you could sip it. You don't want to burn yourself, but you want the tea to be hot. Because that hot tea is going to go down your system, break down all that stuff inside, and then you're going to have to go to the bathroom. That's why I do it in the morning. I do this in the morning because at night or in the evening time is when I'm going to start eating like, food that's not vegetables or fruit. I'm going to say like bread or a sandwich, some meat, maybe ground turkey, other things that are not just fruit and vegetables. That's what I eat in the evening. So wake up in the morning, eat the vegetables, eat the fruit, drink that hot tea, then, oh my gosh, you feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, you clean yourself out. After that stuff is cleaned out of your body, then that's when you should go and eat, as I mentioned, some ground turkey, a sandwich, hard-boiled eggs. Try to stay away from butter, mayonnaise, too much sugar, and too much salt. Salt causes hypertension, which means it bloats your blood vessels. It makes them all bloated. So that's why it's harder for your blood to travel through your body, because it's so bloated, your blood vessels. You don't want to eat that much salt. You could also have an aneurysm from eating so much salt or terrible food. So after you do the purge, as I mentioned, try it out. Try it out. I hope you do try it out and you're like, whoa, this really does work. It cleans out my system in the morning. And once you have that bowel movement and you release all these toxins, that's when you feel like, oh, I feel hungry. I'm going to go ahead and eat a sandwich. I'm going to eat a grilled cheese. I'll make myself a pancake. Also, I don't go out to eat. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't go out to eat. I go to the market. I buy my food because I know what I'm buying and where it's coming from. I can read the package, what's in it. You don't want nitrates in your meat. You don't want preservatives in your food. Look at the package, make sure there's no preservatives. That preservatives stay in your body, which is going to cause some kind of disruption as time goes on. So I never go out to eat, go to the market, pick all these good healthy foods that I want to eat and some not so healthy food, but at least I know what's in it. And then I just bring that food home and that's what I cook. I'll eat tuna. I don't put that much mayonnaise in it, although it tastes kind of weird without mayonnaise. I put a little bit of mayonnaise, but I don't use that much mayonnaise because that's oil. So something like a tuna sandwich, hard-boiled eggs. I like to mix it with hummus and Brussels sprouts or with broccoli. But like I said too, you could have a grilled cheese. I'll make a really good grilled cheese. Buy some great cheese, quality cheese. That's why I don't recommend eating out. Don't do it. Don't eat out. First of all, you don't know who's touching your food. You don't know who's touching your food. That's like the ultimate reason not to go out to eat. These people are not getting paid enough. And they're probably, upset. Or, I don't want to say everybody that works in the food industry is upset. But, a lot of people are not getting paid that much in that industry. And so they're going to probably drop your food or probably like sneeze or pick their nose, scratch themselves, something gross, and they're going to transfer that onto your food, and then here you go, here's your food, enjoy. That's how I believe most people get sick, actually, is through this fast food. Because even the ingredients that are in this food are not top quality. They're not top quality ingredients. They're coming from who knows where. They don't even have to tell you what these ingredients are. If there's anything artificial, like flavoring, all that stuff, they don't have to tell you anything. So the food is garbage. They don't even have a healthy drink. Everything's sodas. Oh, let me get a jumbo Coke. Soda hollows your bones and it rots your teeth. And so hollowing your bones, that's like osteoporosis. You could fall down and just break something because your bones are hollowing from too much soda. Soda's like artificial everything, and also loads of sugar. Don't go out to eat fast food. Low quality ingredients. The people that are making and touching your food, you don't even know who they are. Don't do it. Just go to the market, buy your own food, bring it home, and you know what you're eating. Also, you learn how to cook, and that's a great skill. Sometimes I cook for my wife, and she's all happy, she gets home, she's like, oh my gosh, look at all this food you made. And she cooks for me too, and she makes great meals. Please don't go out to eat. That food is designed probably to make you go away. So, that's what I want to talk about in today's episode. Try what I said. Remember, I'm not a doctor, but, look up what things that you can eat. If you're allergic to certain foods that I mentioned, don't eat them. But if you're not, that's what I recommend. Wake up, eat some vegetables, then eat fruit, drink hot tea, and after that, your body's going to purge everything out of itself. And then that's when you could eat healthy food. Don't go out to eat fast food. Alright, guys? Well, I share this information with you because I care. That's all I'm going to say. I care, guys. I care if you're feeling good. I care if you're happy. I care if you said, hey, I tried that and it worked and I feel great. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's why I'm talking about being ambidextrous. I want people to be as healthy as they can, as strong as they can, as intelligent as they can, and we just get along, communicate, and just talk and have good times together. Play some sports, get a friend. That's why don't be a hater. If somebody makes you mad, just forgive them. Or just kind of know who's your friend and who you shouldn't hang around with. But the reason why I say that is so you can go with your friends, have a good time, play some sports, enjoy each other's company, encourage one another. So if you want to encourage me in the comments below, I would appreciate that too. And hey, we could talk and have a conversation about all this stuff I am discussing. So thanks for watching today's show, guys. Like I mentioned, my channel is about being ambidextrous. Take care of your health and just start practicing using your weaker, non-dominant hand. Build up the strength in that non-dominant side. Start maybe kicking. When you're running, be mindful of your legs. Be mindful of which leg you're pumping and try to pump them equally. Use your left leg if your left leg is weak and your right, if your left leg's weak and your left foot's weak, just focus. Focus on strengthening these weaker sides of your body. So thanks for watching the show, guys. Hope you're pumped up, super excited. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys on the next one.